Ryan Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. It's the Portland Trailblazers facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. And it'll be the Trailblazers off the tip. Camby, that's good.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Portland with a rebound. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Miller. Pass to Aldridge. Unloads. It's good from in tight.
Well, that's a staple of Aldridge's game right there. He knows he's got the green light to shoot off the pass.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Crafty move. And that's 2 points on the layup.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Outside for Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a hand on it. Here's Batum. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Camby. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Inside. Robinson Earl. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Zero hesitation from Shea on that play.
Pass to Batum. Here's Aldridge. And no good. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. And it's LaMarcus Aldridge with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey. Driving to the basket. Uses the glass on the layup.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has that length to be able to extend up to the rim.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Camby. Great positioning on the putback.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Second team foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Shoots from the block. No good. A bit long that time. Oklahoma City trailing. Oh, there's the alley. Favors misses.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
To the paint. Here's Camby. The layup off target. 1:06 left in the first quarter of the game. Over to the wing. Pass to Bazley. Here's Giddey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Favors. And it's good. 2 points.
A qualified interior scorer. Favors uses size and skill to beat his man.
to the middle. Oden. It's hauled in by Baisley. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. It's Dort on the wing. Pass to Giddey. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Bill's attacking. And he buries his first look.
Nice job by Patty getting to the inside there. He has such good quick feet. Tough to keep up with him.
Here's Baisley. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Trailblazers up by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
Something else you can't help but notice in tonight's game is just how strongly they've been taking the ball to the basket. They're not sitting back. They're not playing passive. They're going hard to the rim.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Here's Aldridge, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
That's such a threat to score from mid-range, but on the inside can do some damage as well.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, I appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. It's tipped. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. To the inside. Oh, Favors with a block.
Denied by Favors. Normally a guy in the top 20 range of the league in swats.
Here's Oden. And finally, they hit one.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Here's Favors. Good.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Pass to Batum from the arc. The rebound by Favors. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turn.
Down low. Oden.
Greg Oden.
Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Favors. And stolen by Aldridge. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Blocked. And they're able to recover. Here's Giddey. Here's Favors. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Portland with the timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder Girls. All right, fans, that was your Thunder Girls dance team. Make some noise.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And the basket is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Oh, swiped away. Now the Blazers on the move. Offensive rebound. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
In transition, here they come. Here's Miller. And the layup is good off the glass. And it's a 6-point Portland lead.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Maledon attacking.
Trailblazers foul. Andre Miller. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Thunder.
And the first one at the line is good. The Thunder making a switch here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. And the shot goes.
Marcus Camby.
10 points for him.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's Maledon. Pass to Roby. Back to Maledon. Clock at 6. Screen by Roby. To the inside. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. 56 seconds left to play in the first half. To the paint. Here's Camby. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Jerome. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Now the Blazers on the move. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
First one falls for him.
First team foul.
Both teams will make substitutions. Both shots good from the stripe.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander creative and tricky on that play.
Pass to Miller. To the middle. Here's Camby. Misses from short range. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Here's Giddey. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. And now just a 3-point Portland lead. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6.
Trailblazers foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the Thunder now. It's a 3-point game. Lots of room. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
Just don't see guys with Gilgeous-Alexander's size and frame all that often. He can be a special player in this league.
Inside. Here's Aldridge. And he can't get that one. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. For the lead. Counted. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
That's a needle in a haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Back to Aldridge. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen. Now the Blazers on the move. And he goes in for the dunk.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here. And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder Girls! All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Thunder Girls! Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder Girls! There's your substitution, Greg Oden.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. To the paint. Here's Camby. And he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Second shot opportunity. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. With the drive. Pass to Giddey. From downtown, Oklahoma City, the rebound. And they recover it. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. Robinson Earl. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Portland leading. Down low. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Andre Miller.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. The three. Drills it from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Here's Camby. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Give him 20.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a good look. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And he makes the first. The Trailblazers making a switch here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And it's Mills picking him up. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
And here's Mills from the arc. Nails it from 3. He's got 5.
For all the strides he's made in other parts of his game, Mills remains at his heart a dead-eye three-point shooter.
And the dunk by Favors. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Patrick Mills.
Drops in the 3.
Key to defending Patty Mills is that at any time you know he can pull up off the dribble and bury it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Baisley. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And just more time on the floor. The confidence from Darius Baisley continues to grow.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. They set the screen. Here's Oden. Cuts off the pass. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good there, off the double clutch.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Brook. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Mills. Pass to Aldridge. Right wing. Here's Oden. Favors covering. Here's Oden. Outside Mills. Shot clock at 3. Jacks up a 3. Second chance effort. With 1 on the clock. Oh, Favors with a block. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Stripped away. Pass to Batum. And the 3 off target. In transition, here they come. It's Dort on the wing. "60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Here's Giddey. Oh, right between the eyes. All net that time. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
And here are the Thunder now, following the bucket by the Blazers.
Capable of running the offense, and now a new one for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Outside Mills. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Batum in the post. And he gets the bucket.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Oklahoma City trailing. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside the arc. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Thunder able to keep possession. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Drives to the hoop.
Yes, sir! That's wow. Right there. Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
Get a report from Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Nate McMillan's huddle. As this game enters its final moments, he told his guys to keep their cool, saying, quote, "No sloppy play. Let's stay true to what we do best. We're almost there, gentlemen."
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Derek Favors. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And the Blazers making a change here.
Andre Miller.
Shot from the inbound. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Favors. Clock at 4. Outside for Dort. From deep. Batum pulls it in. Portland trailing here. Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Favors. Off they go. It's a 3-on-1 break. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Into the lineup for the Trailblazers.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
Andre Miller.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
These are the type of games for Gilgeous-Alexander where the promise of his future looks incredibly bright.
Here's Miller. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Portland foul. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:28 left in the final quarter. Pass to Favors. Denied. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Batum. And we're going to have a jump ball. Pass to Miller. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Miller can't get it to go.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Over to the left wing. There's 42 seconds left in the game. Batum. Count it!
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Outside for Dort. Here's Giddey. 6 to shoot. Back to Dort. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Oh, wow. Unable to get off a shot. They'll turn it over. Very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation.
All right, look who's coming out to the court. Come on, get loud for your Thunder Girls.
Both teams changing it up here. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
Trailblazers ball.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to Aldridge. Here's Camby. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
That's his second personal.
Did he think he could get away with that? It was a pretty obvious call.
Nothing wrong with being physical, but that's just over the top.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Here's Aldridge. No good. And so the big win by Oklahoma City in a tight game.
Be under you, mind frame, you don't speak, sup with you, time change, front door, always open, come on in, certain rooms, it's off limits if you trouble in, I can spot it like computers, you ain't got no drive, you just wait for me to boot up, I keep hope alive, on my shoulders is my future, I'm coaching the team, got no players left to suit up, put me in, Hall of Fame.
It's the home of the Clippers here in Los Angeles as 2K Sports presents our action live from the Staples Center. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. The Clippers hoping to give a strong showing here for their home crowd. Very difficult season they've gotten off to. They're just about 10% through and still not a single win.
Look, the home fans get an opportunity here to see their team during this long homestand.
And already, Greg, we're seeing some of the new wrinkles that players have added to their game.
No doubt. The work doesn't end when the season does. And if you're trying to improve your skills or if you're trying to pack on good weight, that kind of stuff needs to get done during the offseason.
Now, here's Sabonis. Here's Turner. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Miles Turner is simply a workhorse. I mean, he keeps plays alive with his length and activity.
The Lava section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. Now, into the lineup for your Clippers, Ivica Zubac.
Here's Jackson. Inside. Here's Zubac. And the layup's good off the glass.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson. Using his poise and vision to make a play.
When I think of Ivica Zubac, I think about solid big man who is still young and developing. It's really a matter of him gaining confidence at this point.
Shots good by Turner.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And here's Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Goal for Zubac is to be a starter in the league.
You know, this guy has started games in the past. He's also played well off the bench. And listen, he's not going to be a guy who shoots with range, but given everything else you need from a center, he can deliver.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
Incredible foot speed. There are not many guys that can keep up with Eric Bledsoe in transition.
Takes it inside. Puts the move on. Duarte shot good.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
How about that? Luke Kennard looking very comfortable on the interior. That's a tremendous finish.
Now, here's Sabonis. He had 15 points last outing. Outside to Brogdon. Tries again. And Sabonis lays it up and in.
Boy, that could have been an empty possession, but Sabonis hustle on the glass, turns it into a couple of points.
2 minutes remaining in the
Here's George. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Yep, that one goes in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
substitution for your Clippers.
1:46 left in the first. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got his second basket.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
Brogdon looking it over. Going inside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Brogdon's got 5 now.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
LeVert with a wide open look. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Here's Brogdon. He has 5. Here's Sabonis. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. He has 6.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
And Coffey gets it to go.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Duarte. No good that time. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. To the paint. Clippers moving the ball around. Good work there as it goes.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now, here's Sabonis. Shot's good by Turner.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
To the middle. On the wing, Winslow. Pass to Hartenstein. And it's sent back by Turner.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pacers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
In Malcolm Brogdon, Doris, we've got a player who's won more than his share of individual accolades.
Right, think about it. In college, he was the first player to win both the ACC Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year awards. And then topped it off by winning Rookie of the Year back in 2017. Not a bad resume, guys. Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Brogdon outside. Turner inside. His last outing, 16 points for him.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
George with the ball. Ogden picks him up.
Well, superstars understand the contact is part of the game. Paul George willing to play through it.
Pass to Duarte. There's Sabonis. Makes it off the glass. Sabonis has got the lead back up to 10 now for the Pacers.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you.
Boy, it took him a while to warm up, but since the second quarter, he's on fire.
Bledsoe outside. George looking over the floor. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Reggie Jackson.
It's really a little bit insane to think that back in 2016, Malcolm Brogdon was a second-round pick. This guy's a special shooter. He's incredibly efficient. He's already led the league in free throw percentage, and we know he takes pride on the defensive end. This guy is a real player in today's NBA.
Now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. And he makes good on the layup. Martin's got his first bucket in this one.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Pass to Coffey. Can they get it? And he sinks the layup. Coffey's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Outside, Lamb. Tries the spin move. Can't convert off the spin. Clippers trail by 19 to the left side wing. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Mann. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense. That's just way too easy, guys.
And it's Indiana's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. .52 seconds left in the second quarter. And he stays with it. Outside, Lamb. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
Three-pointer.
Lamb's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. On the wing, Winslow. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
The Clippers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Los Angeles making a switch here. And he can't hit the second. Pacers leading by 20. McConnell with it. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Down low. It's Craig, top of the key. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. A shot by McConnell, no good. Pass to Winslow. There's the drive. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
Now, into the lineup for your Clippers, Reggie Jackson.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The score. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's McConnell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And there's the drive. A wide open look here for Craig. No good on the three.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Pass to Coffee. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Hartenstein can't get it to go. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Los Angeles, they have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far.
At the line for L.A., Amir Coffee to the line. At the line for 2.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Pacers leading by 22. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Shoots. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Lamb's got 5. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games, playoffs too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you.
And they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. Three of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Come on, get loud for your Clippers. Substitution for your Clippers. Nicholas Batum. Paul George.
Clippers with the ball.
Bledsoe.
They're scoreless since the first half. Bledsoe outside. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's McConnell. Spins. Martin. Great tee that time from Batum. And here is Los Angeles now. And a guy like Nick Batum, all but written off, he went through a rebirth after joining the successful Clippers.
Right, you think about Nick Batum, he had to deal with so many injuries. You forget how complete a player he is when healthy. He showed just how important he can be for an elite team.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Luke Kennard entered the league with a long history of success, both in the high school and collegiate levels. And this is a guy who I think still has a high ceiling.
There's the pick. Shot clock at 6. The shot by McConnell, no good. The Clippers really having a tough go here. Kennard on the wing. Back to Bledsoe. To the inside. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. To the middle. Here's Batum. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And for Kennard, he was a standout player at a very early age.
Well, you can look no further at the state of Ohio and the scoring records he put up. Kennard outscored LeBron James's high school numbers. He has that kind of game where he can just take over with his shooting.
The Pacers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Now the Clippers with it. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. Inside, George. And the rebound goes to Martin.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
1:36 left in the third. And here is Los Angeles now. Back to George. To the paint. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal foul.
And Doris, we know that Paul George has always been a solid passer, but his assist numbers have been trending up.
Yeah, he's been willing of late to take on more playmaking responsibilities. The skill set was there. It's just early in his career, they needed him to be the lead scorer. Now you're talking about a guy you've got to game plan against as a scorer and as a passer.
And here's McConnell. Outside, Lamb. Just 5 to shoot. And the wide open shot from McConnell. That one wide left.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And it's George finishing it off.
Well, you have to understand what the defense is doing. If they give you an opportunity to set up a teammate, Luke Kennard will take it.
Down low. Here's Bitadze. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Now McConnell. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Indiana Pacers cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. This has been a And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Los Angeles calls timeout. And for top high schoolers, Doris, who want to make a salary instead of going to college, There are now quite a few options.
There are, Kevin, and I love it because to me, this is a free market system. So whether you're going overseas, you have the Ignite franchise in the G League. And listen, there may be more options to come, and I think that's a great thing.
Here's man. Pass to Zubac. Can't get it to fall.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's Hartenstein. Craig defending. To the middle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second personal.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Well, you've also got to love how hard they've attacked the basket. All that penetration, getting them lots of easy buckets.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's man. Pass to Hartenstein. 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Stolen by Brogdon. LeVert in the corner. Offline with his three. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. There's Winslow. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Sabonis. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
What you love is a big with the ability to score anywhere on the floor. Sabonis gets to work down inside.
Back to Winslow. Sabonis with the steal. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now.
Nicholas Batum.
Here's Brogdon. It's tipped. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That's foul number 2 for him.
Foul Clippers. Nicholas Batum. That's his second personal foul.
Turner with the screen. And it's Brogdon off the drive. Kept alive by Indiana. Six on the shot clock. They shoot again.
Well, that's the wingspan to Paul George. He is so good at bothering shooters with that length.
Pass to Kennard. Stolen by LeVert. The kick out to Sabonis. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Los Angeles making a switch here.
Amir Coffey. Terrence Mann.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. With some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Here's Turner, and he sinks that one at the back of the rim on the way in.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And he recovers it. Clippers moving the ball around. 4 on the shot clock. Back to George. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And so here is Indiana. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Indiana.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important. Here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Miles Turner.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Brogdon. Pass to Sabonis. A fadeaway. Count the basket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just...
with me at first cause I had all the bays. Now she call me Peyton when I caught her play. Lane, want my place. Need a pace, grandma. Not the same, she called me her Zad. I might do her mad. She ain't chasing clothes, she just chasing. That boy in the, he thought I was